Welcome back to Dextor Plays. Wanted to do a brief channel update, kind of tell you what's going on. I'll put some gameplay in the background, likely going to put up some Ark. I've been playing that on the side when I'm not actually playing stuff for the channel. Bit of a noob at it, so don't judge. Anyway, recently hit 250 subscribers. I want to talk a little bit about the channel evolution, where I've come from, how, what I've done, what I'm focusing on, where I want to go to, and some of the impacts of things that have happened within my life. First of all, for the 250 subscribers, thank you very much for doing all that. For each of you who subscribed, I appreciate it. The views, the comments, the likes all help. I actually, ironically enough, haven't generated any cash from the channel. I haven't really been focusing on that. There are things I can do to try to increase the potential. I'm very close to actually getting something now, but it's not really why I'm doing it. I do this because I like to share gameplay. I'd like to learn about a game, share it with you, get some tips back from you about how to play that to make it even better. To me, a good game is one that I can really get my teeth into and tweak it a little bit, find all those little quirks to make it a better game. And so your interaction on these episodes that I upload are valued. Thank you very much for doing that. Also, I have a schedule I'm keeping. I post daily at 7 a.m. I'm rotating currently through 3 different games. I feel like if I do any more than that, then the continuity between them gets lost. But I also don't want to focus on any one game because I don't want to become a game, the 7 Days to Die channel or the Shelter channel or whatever. I want to be able to switch around in the games that I enjoy playing and whatever's currently in my view. But I also want to focus on a good gameplay, which means I have to stay with something for a while. So that's what the 3 slots will be for, the things I'm going to stick around with for a while. And I'm currently doing Sheltered, The Long Dark, and 7 Days to Die. Once I run through one of those, I'll replace it with something else, maybe come back and visit again. I'm thinking things like Factorio or some others. If you got some suggestions, throw them in the comments. Tell me what you think you'd like to see. I like to focus on strategy. I like to focus on survival. So those are some of the guides. I'm not very good at Twitch games, just trying to catch something in the head. If you've watched my 7 Days to Die series, you know that my ability to quickly aim and shoot is not the best. So that's why I don't generally play those. At noon, I'm going to post things like a Dextor Recons. I'm going to go through and look at new games. Post some gameplay up for you so you can kind of get a chance to see what that looks like. I'm also playing some Slay the Spire right now, and I'll put that up at the noon slot. Occasionally as I'm doing that, I'll probably space it out a little bit so every run is 2 space a day or something. Until I get bored of that, and I'll maybe move on to something else. But that's the expansion for me right now, is to try to see if my schedule supports another episode a day. It's doubling up everything for me, so it's kind of hard. I am pretty much self-taught in all of this. I just decided I wanted to do this one day and just got into it and started working on it, using Audacity for my video or my audio recordings so that I can do noise reduction and compression and equalization on all of my stuff and edit it up a little bit. I use Corel Video Studio to put all that together and render it for my MP4 that I upload. I've been getting to the point where I'm getting pretty fast at that. I used to be really anal about my noise. If you heard it in there, I would usually jump into the audio in Audacity and cut that sucker out. I found that it's not really that impactful to leave it in, so I don't really cut that stuff out anymore. Not unless there's a whole bunch of sneezing or something going on. Will I go in there and cut it out? So that allowed me to at least move faster and get the uploads going a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, to the upload speeds, I recently moved to a more rural area, and I went from 200 megabits down, 20 up, to 12 down, 1 up. I'm on DSL now, which means that some thoughts that I was having about firing up a Twitch channel, twitching out some of my gameplay, and then using that for video to overlap to try to get some efficiencies, probably isn't going to happen now, not with the DSL. I do have a location where I take all of my stuff for uploads. I got a very small office in the nearby city here, or town, and I just drive in with my thumb drive with a bunch of episodes on it, do mass uploads. I'll upload 5, 6, 8 episodes at a time. schedule them out across my normal schedule of 7 a.m. And that's how I keep them going. And it also allows me to do these recordings, get them up, have them scheduled out so that if I get the flu or I have some emergency pop up and I've got to take animals to the vet or something, it takes out my day. It isn't impacting you all on the ability to see my stuff popping every day at 7 a.m. So I will continue to do that to make sure that I pad out my schedule a bit. So that also has the reverse impact of if you comment on a video and say, oh, go grab this, it's a crapshoot as to whether or not you're going to see that in the next episode. More than likely you won't see a response to that in 2 to 3 episodes. But I do read all the comments. I try to respond as much as I can. I really value that interaction that you have with me. My future, as far as where I want to go, I want to continue to explore some new games. I'm going to continue to play some of the ones that you've seen in the past. RimWorld might be coming back again. I do want to expand out and see some other stuff like you see recently the Slay the Spire. And I am part of some of the independence game development communities. I'm on a few blogs, and every once in a while they'll post for, hey, you want to take a look at this? And I'll play that and put it up. So sometimes you'll see some stuff coming out of the indie market as well, both polished and not polished. I wouldn't mind creating an introduction video. I need to post something up on my channel in the beginning there so that when you come in, rather than seeing the most recent post of mine, you get the chance, especially if you're not a subscriber, you'll see an introduction as to who and what I am all about. But I haven't really got around to doing that yet. Possibly throwing in some other stuff in there, like a Throwback Thursday or a Flashback Friday kind of thing, where I might go to, play an old game and post some play from that for like the noon slot, a little bit like I do at Slay the Spire. But that's my current thoughts on where I'm going, what I'm doing. If you have any thoughts you want to share with me, suggestions on new games to play in the future, or things you'd like to see, games you want me to go back and revisit, let me know. Post it in the comments, and I'll take a look. But again, thank you very much for your subscriptions. I really enjoy the content that I'm playing. I enjoy your interactions with me. So hopefully this will be something I continue for a while. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe, and post any tips or tricks down below.